A great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Shitty Mike Simulator 2020. Oh, my back. Why does my back hurt? I lit on my face. That's weird. Okay, I'm really sorry for what I just said. That was the worst skit I've ever done in my life. I've done some pretty terrible ones. And we're back again for the ultimate adventure, I guess. I have no idea where I'm going to go with this character. Because on my other one, I didn't realize it, but I ripped off Prod's build that he was doing for his modded playthrough. Which I will do eventually. I'm going to do a modded playthrough of this. Or maybe I'll do a modded playthrough of Dark Souls 3. I'm not playing Dark Souls 1 modded. I have beaten it once unmodded, but I need to get good at that game. That's the one that I've spent the least playtime on. Yeah, you guys sat through enough cutscenes, so I'm just gonna... Alright, what should my name be? How about... Kevin. No, I don't know. It's probably not the right way to spell Kevin either way. Alright, let's do Bob. Yeah. That was weird. Of course I know my own name, blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do something real quick. I'm just gonna... Welcome back. Yeah, it's only been an instant for you guys, but for me it's been, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes. Had to work on some stuff. Alright. First of all, body. Since our name is Bob, You're going to be male. And yes, extremely ripped, as Bob would be. Our face. Let's go. Let's just leave it how it is. Hair. Oh yeah, that looks like Bob to me. Oh yes. Perfection. Yes. Perfect. This is glorious. I like where we're going with this. No tattoo. Okay. And let's leave him how he is. That's perfect. Now for a class, I am going to go with... Ooh. Never done a sorcerer. But... I think I'm going to go with... the knight. Just because he has the highest vitality and, vigor. Also got really good adaptability. Now what I would recommend that anyone who's playing this game get, that's new at least, is the life ring. It's very useful. Gives you a great bit of extra HP. Or the healing wares. That's good too. But I am going to get the petrified something just because I want to get something cool from the nestling.
All people come here
And
for the same reason.
Jesus, lady, you need some crest in your life. Haha. I ripped off LP Dark Souls HD right there. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. I guess I'm not opening that chest. Human effigy. Now, if you kill her, she will give you 5 human effigies. I think. Maybe. I remember that one of these Firekeeper ladies gives you some. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, I didn't come over here because I come down here and grab the little smooth silky stone. I did not. I am going to go kill the ogre. Ogre, Cyclops, same thing. Because I want the stone ring. It's pretty good for, it's actually way better for PvP than PvE, but it is also quite useful. Depending on what build you go for. And it's the cheesing time. All you gotta do is just stand behind him and he'll just keep doing this over and over again. Uh-oh. I think he broke himself out of the loop on that one. And I have to break him out of the loop again. So what I'm doing is I'm getting him to get locked in this endless cycle, just sitting down forever. I'll take that stone ring. Thank you very much. And the gold pine resin. Where is... There it is. So when he does that attack where he goes swing, swing, and then falls over, just run around behind him and he'll stand up and then he'll do the sit down attack. I wouldn't recommend going for more than 2 hits on it. You might be able to get away with 3 if you're using a curved sword, but 2 is what I recommend for that. And stupid wagon. Alright. So we have all these fog gates here. Come into the one. There's just basically a tutorial on how to play the game. I already know what I'm doing. If you're new, you can read these. Tells you what you're doing, like you can walk on. Ah, that was a messed up area. You can attack like, or you can stagger most enemies in 2 hits, or some enemies anyway. You can run. Realistically, it's just a mean trick to get this guy to hit you. Oh, I messed up the timing. Yeah, I messed it up again. There we go. And that's a parry, just knocks him down so you can get a critical hit or a riposte. This guy up here shows you how to backstab. Just walk up to behind the enemy and press R1. This part is where they teach you how to dodge through arrows. And this is if you chose the deprived class, that's going to be your first weapon right there. I would recommend grabbing it if you did choose the deprived. If not, then, or if you don't grab it, then you're going to have to wait until Majula to get your first weapon. I think you might have to pump strength in order to use it. And if you don't grab that, you're going to have to wait until the Forest to Fallen Giants. So, yeah. I just recommend grabbing it. It's just a good idea. Unless, of course, you're like a speedrunning god. Alright. Life gem. Now I came through here for the nestling. Basically that thing right there just tells you how to light sconces. Don't discard and do not use these because then the nestling will not pick them up. Just leave them one at a time too. Don't leave a whole stack of them because if you leave a whole stack of them, then you'll end up just picking up the stack of them again. Okay, Titanite shard, that's not bad. There we go, that's something good. Now I have no idea where I'm going with this build in all honesty, but we'll see where we go. I might go with a strength build. It's like divine providence that I got that. I'm gonna heal up on life gem. Just because I have it. Oh. I don't know what I was doing there. What? I am very confused as to what just happened. Okay, he's dead. This jump is pretty simple to make as long as you're not an idiot like me. You jump straight across. Now I recommend switching it to left stick jump rather than the circle jumping. Because if you're running in combat and then you try to roll, then you'll end up jumping and you'll get hit up the top side of the head with a, I don't know, a great big stick, probably. Huh, a sign. This shows you how to plunge, unless of course you're an idiot and don't plunge. This is going to be more of a playthrough on what not to do than to what to do. Just hope I don't screw up my editing this time like I did on the Call of the Wild video. That was a that was a deal. That last fog gate we are going to have to wait until we get a fragrant branch of yore. Because behind this fog gate is an Estus shard, 2 ogres, and a pursuer, and a couple of basilisks or curse lizards or whatever you want to call them. And there's a whole thing. So yeah. And we are almost to Majula. This is like, if you've never played this game before, this is like the main hub of the game. Like like the Hunter's Dream and Bloodborne, which I might have to do a playthrough on, but I haven't played much of that one. I haven't played much of it. Would love to see if like they've ever figured out how to port Bloodborne over to PC. I would love to see what kind of mods people would put into that. Like a mod that would take away that stupid like riposte where you stick your hand into the enemy. I would love them to put like weapon ripostes in that game. That would be really cool. It's the one problem I have with Bloodborne is the fact that there are no ripostes with actual weapons. You just use your hand. It's always bothered me. Alright, so now we are going to do some stuff around Majula. Just grab the life gems and stuff. Talk to the Emerald Herald.
Are you?
Ooh. Let's see what the death counter's at. That is 320 million, or wait, 370,223,205 deaths. That's a lot of deaths. But keep in mind that is just on PC. Back here, if we were in Korean, it would say, the giants crossed the sea, blah blah blah. Whole thing, some more stuff, but since we are not reading this in Korean, it is just letters are worn beyond recognition. So yeah, there's that. This guy has a battle axe. Very big one. Alright, I'll talk to this guy. And
Protection.
I'll join the way of the Lord. Just because I want that ring.
People.
Okay. This ring increases your HP. It's just like a life ring. So yeah, just grab it. It's worth grabbing. Just for the extra little boost in HP.
There, so that hope.
This is the blacksmith. You need a key to open his gate. You get that key from an old hag in the Forest of Fallen Giants. And here's some life gems, I think. It's either some life gems or a soul item. Yeah, it's a life gem. So it looks like I was wrong either way. Up here is where you get the Champion's Covenant. This covenant is very brutal, but if you do feel like farming the stones, the fist item that it gives you, it just makes your fists, or if you farm enough awe stones, it will make your, the English have not I. If you give them to that altar up there, it will give you an item. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's a ring, or maybe just an item you put in your inventory. But basically, it makes your fists so much stronger. Like ridiculously stronger. It'll like do as much as like a straight sword with an R1. And not an upgraded straight sword, but still, it's a lot of damage. Anyway, we talked to Mullen here. He sells good stuff. I just want to 900 souls for helmet. Okay. I just wanted to have a full set of gear. Because the defense penalty you get for not wearing a helmet or just any piece of armor, or having an empty armor slot, the defense penalty is insane. So just wear a light piece of armor in that slot, or you'll get like quite a bit of defense taken away because the armor stacks differently than in most games. I'm just coming down here to grab the shield that's right here in this chest down here. Where is it? Where is it? Nope, here it is. Now, what's something that's interesting is this, in this game, there's only one starting class that starts with a shield, and that is the warrior, and he starts with a broken straight sword. So, yeah. I think that's like a jab that you don't want to play this game with a shield. I don't block with shields normally, unless I absolutely have to. I mostly use them to parry, and I can never quite get this parry timing down with that one. And also the block option is really nice to have in a pinch. So yeah. And here's an Estus shard. And here's some pigs. These pigs are mean. They don't like me. What I don't like is that when you start out in the game, you don't have any vertical attacks. They're all horizontal, so they'll just swing right over the heads of these pigs. I mean, these pigs hurt a ridiculous amount for being a pig. They don't even drop anything good, really. They're just annoying to fight, and that's about it. I don't know why they decided to make these pigs so overpowered. I feel like they should have made them a lot weaker. Like, I feel like I could get a sword in real life and come out and butcher some pigs in, like, one hit. Not that I would do that. I might. That sounds like a fun weekend plan. Oh, come on. Really? Ah! There we go. And now, we head... Let me just check to see how many Titanite shards I have. I have those. Rest at bonfire. I think I'm gonna leave it off at the first bonfire and the Forest Fallen Giants. That seems like a good length for a video. Like, that's like, what? 25, maybe 30 minutes of a video. And then I'll add some editing. So, yeah. I actually hope that my audio's been recording this whole time, because I've been having some issues with that. At the beginning of the video, I was talking, and I just had to redo the intro. The very beginning, when like the Dark Souls 2 screen was up, I was talking, but for some reason it wasn't recording my voice. So I had to go and mess with settings and stuff while that was while the cutscene was playing. I had it figured out about the time when I started waking up, like right before that. Like, I think I fixed it right in the loading screen. It's been giving me issues for some reason. I don't even know why. I'm using the built-in recording software for PC. It's like the Xbox game panel, whatever it's called. That's what I've been using to record. For some reason, it wasn't picking up my audio, so I had to fix that. Okay, so you want to avoid getting stabbed in the spine with an axe. Stabbed? Can you stab someone with an axe? Chopped in the spine. That's better. Stabbing works, though. I don't know how you'd stab someone with an axe, but I'm sure you could figure it out. Hi, Dagger Man. And I heal, and come over here and bully this poor ogre. Excuse me, game, but it seems to have rolled, or not. Oh, yikes. That could have been a bad deal. I need to get him out of the water. Uh-oh. That's a really bad time to heal. Ow. Oh, come on. It's staggered me for that long. Should probably be more careful with this guy. He does a lot more damage than I thought he would. Does this guy despawn if you kill him? I think it's weird that they have a possum tail, by the way. Yeah, that's why I said to try not to go for 3 hits, because real often he'll be out of his animation by the time you're in the middle of the 3rd hit. At least if you're using a slower weapon. If I were using an axe, I would have got sat on again. So, yeah. I think I'm going to cut the video off here. Hope you're all having a good day. And, bye.